Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, December 6, 2022. You're craving some stability and security today. Your more practical mindset can help you find the good deals or encourage you to check up on your financial affairs. Interactions are calm, and doing things for others is a way to demonstrate how much you care. Look for action speaking louder than words today when considering the people in your life. It comes naturally to repair difficulties in relationships. You can enjoy a feeling of being supported and supportive with the willingness to grow and improve. Getting some basic structures in place allows you to free yourself from old, negative patterns. With the moon's move into your solar 12th house for a couple of days, it's a time to seek quiet moments and possibly some solitude to rejuvenate yourself emotionally. Frightening and foul cosmic energy is afoot today. Everything will feel foggy, making you ultimately insecure and chaotic. This is because Venus, the planet of love and joy, is now raging across the sky from you in your solar 7th house of relationships and will be caught off guard by a cranky Neptune, the planet of delusion. Everyone will be feeling off, but especially your partner. Worse yet, you may feel that they are lying to you and deceiving you about something of importance. Don't let this anxiety overtake you. Breathe through it. Do you feel like your professional arrangements make you look good? Hopefully, each commitment or partnership positively influences your professional reputation when Venus in Sagittarius squares Neptune in Pisces. Since the square is somewhat disarming, you may need to reflect on your professional commitments. Some of your opportunities are not fleshing out as expected or intended. This square could be the perfect reality check. Use today's transit to ensure that your commitments are impacting your career path and status as anticipated. If not, use this as an opportunity to set the record straight. 2 days before Mercury is due to return to your financial sector with the smart head for money needed to start bringing this financial year home, the moon has made a timely return to an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart. It is in the lead up to Mercury's return that the moon's friendly aspect to Pluto will help to fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination. The world depends on you to give a daily dose of understanding and acceptance. All too often you feel underappreciated and not recognized for the love you give. Maybe it's time to set some limits and turn that accepting love back towards yourself instead of giving it to the ungrateful. The problem is you don't find that to be easy. Hint: start with your diet. Are you giving yourself the best and freshest food possible? Are you getting enough vitamins and minerals? Are you drinking plenty of water? Turning the focus onto your own needs will help you sustain your giving nature. This is the perfect day to take care of paying your bills and budgeting. Along with this, problem solving will be much easier for you, as this essence lends support to the logical approach to life and its challenges. Even if there's something else you want to do today, take time out for these types of chores. You'll finish quickly and be glad for it when it's all finished. You'll have time for fun afterward. While still at a standstill and not due to start moving forward for several weeks, Neptune's direct turn in your career sector has been a game changer that is allowing things to move forward. Neptune has become the stone that will remain steady and unmoving in the middle of the river, while freed from a need to hold back. As Jupiter moves into his final 16 days here, he is the current that can now move things forward and around that rock. This has given the rest of this professional year the green light while beginning something that will continue to have legs well into the new year and beyond. Just days before a full moon is set to put your personal and relationship needs to the test, there is an opportunity for healing and to go into this in the best possible position. It is a friendly aspect between the Sun in your relationship sector and Chiron, the planet of healing that brings a chance to lay some old ghosts to rest, with a little help from Venus and Mercury, the planets of love and communication. Our eyes in the sky. Emotional frustration could loom early this morning as the moon takes its final steps in Aries before entering Taurus. While the vibe here is mostly sunny, there is a cosmic aspect that could make emotions run wild. Anyone could take arguments to the next level, but you're creating drama on your own today. Sowing the seeds of a new beginning, you implement changes in your career. Loved ones have complete faith in you and assist you by discussing the pros and cons of your plans. Success makes others envious, so don't become too big-headed. Guard against potential losses by calmly considering the pitfalls and guard against them as best as you can. Even when events aren't running smoothly, and you come up against difficulties wherever you look, you can still deal with these seemingly adverse conditions in a laid-back manner and see them as a challenge. If something isn't going as you planned, actual outcomes and the obstacles you overcome on the way just serve to make the journey more interesting. Since the moon is in such a tempestuous place right now, try to postpone any serious discussions until tomorrow. Instead, use the evening to focus on self-care and allow yourself to heal from any emotional wounds you might have suffered or inflicted during the day. A good way to make amends would be to relinquish the need to be right and own the consequences of your behavior. There are nice ways to express yourself that won't cause turmoil and issues with those you care deeply about. If you want a situation to change, it's important to choose your words wisely. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon enters Taurus, exiting its void of course which began last night. Under this exalted moon, we tend to be more relaxed. We'll require extra motivation to get us up and energized over the next 2 days. Yet, once we gain momentum, there's virtually no stopping us. Just imagine a bull with its eye fixed upon the matador's flag. A slow amble ramps up to a full-on charge. All our emotions, from anger to passion, function with the same fervor now. Throw off hindrances from the past. Use this freed-up mental energy to begin new projects and develop a more creative approach. Don't be afraid to start afresh in personal relationships, revive friendships instead and rid yourself of long-standing encumbrances. This may cause some confusion at first but eventually pays off. Your inner sense of calm helps. Similarly, we are as stubborn as the bull. Once we have made a choice or determined our position on a subject, we are apt to dig in our heels, rather than relent. Over the next 2.5 days, we attune to creature comforts, prioritizing the safety and security of our physical bodies. This is a period of nourishment through food, sleep, and movement. You rarely experience such a state of clarity and calm, which is of great help if you want to settle any disputes with work colleagues or relatives. Above all, problems which you previously thought unresolved finally disappear. Relieved of the weight of past anxieties and supported by a positive attitude, you find excitement and new freedom to shape your future. Before noon, the moon creates a sextile to Vesta, the goddess asteroid of sacred devotion, in Pisces. Here, the nourishment we provide to our physical and emotional bodies extends to our spiritual bodies as well. Devotional practices mesh seamlessly with our material needs. In fact, both inform each other, granting us a holistic sense of well-being. Our prayers could literally be answered today. Is this a matter of good timing? Perhaps a feeling of connection with our environment and our work is fueling our perception of providence? Who can say for sure? Because the sextile is an organic aspect, we might not notice its effects until later on in the day, when good karma appears to manifest by virtue of good deeds performed or ritual work executed.